My name is Susanne, and together with people and animals, I work with energy and well-being in my company IVAR Energy. A while ago, I posted a video where I was sharing my knowledge and the things that I have seen regarding this current situation, and I was speaking Swedish in that video. And after posting that video, I was asked if I could make another one where I would talk about the same topics, but if I could speak English or Finnish instead. So that's now the reason why I'm making this video. And for you who have already watched the previous one, know that in this video there might not be so much new information, but it could be good for you to watch it anyway, because some of the things that I'm talking about may speak to you in a different way in this one. When we look at the situation today, it's from an energetic point of view. You can see that people who are spiritual find it quite easy to fly high, and with that also comes the risk of losing one's grounding. And then on the other side, if you look at the people who are more earthly, they have it quite easy to go even further into the earthly way of being and looking at things and thinking and feeling. But one of the most important things that we need to know and be aware of when we are looking at this situation that we are in at the moment is that this year 2020, is an air year, the element of air. And if you look at the first part of this year, you can see that information has been shared very fast and willingly and easy. And that are some of the qualities of the element of air. And when you think of this, these three different things that I have talked about now, the spiritual people and the earthly people, and that we are in an air year, it's important to know and be aware of that you need to be centered in all of this that is happening. It's very important for us as individuals to keep centered, to keep in touch with ourselves. Because if we keep in touch with ourselves and we keep ourselves centered, we can handle this information that is being thrown at us, you could say. Because the information that is being shared now is, I'm talking about the information that is being shared from both the spiritual world and the earthly world. And this information can quite easily trigger, if you want to use that word, our emotions in different ways. A while ago, I wrote a text about what's happening now. And I shared this text in Swedish, Finnish and English. And in the end of the text, I wrote that we could let ourselves be inspired by the eagle this year. And why should we let ourselves be inspired by the eagle? Because the eagle has strength in its air element and in its earth element. We could let the eagle be our power animal for this year. The eagle has a lot of strength that comes so naturally to him in the way that he is flying, the way that he is seeing, and the way that he is trusting the air that is carrying him. But he also has a lot of strength in his earth element, the way that he can land and the way that he can stay grounded and the way that he can trust that the earth will be there for him. Air is, when you look at the eagle can fly very high and the eagle can see very far, but the eagle can also look and see details very sharply and very easily. The wings of the eagle are very strong, and this is where you can see clearly how the elements of air and earth are perfectly combined and are in perfect balance. Because the eagle totally trusts that the air will carry him on his journey and also on his journey to when he is going to land. And when you look at the eagle's earth element, there is an enormous amount of strength in the way that he can land and he can stay grounded and that he can get his food. So I would like to encourage you to take a closer look at this year's spirit animal, the eagle, and see what speaks to you. Because the things that will speak to you are the things that are important to you. So please take some time for yourself and look at the eagle. When talking about these elements and why it's so important for us to have a good balance and a good connection to our own individual air element and our own individual earth element, comes the importance of our water element. Because if we have good balance and we are in good connection with our air element, and our air element represents our visions, our knowledge, information, our perspective, amongst other things. And our earth element represents our structural everyday life, our visibility, our physical strength. If we look at these two, and we have balance in these two, then we have a good foundation for our water element. And if we have a good foundation for our water element, we will not react and act so easily on the information that is being shared today. So our water element, which amongst other things represents our feelings, so our water element will not be so easily manipulated if we have balance in our air element and in our earth element. And this is very important today. Very important. Because we are in a special situation, and this situation needs to be taken seriously. But it is very important that we keep ourselves centered in all of this that is happening and in all of the information that is being shared. If we are centered and we are in balance, then we are also much more in tune with knowing what is right for us. Because the information that is being shared comes from so many different sources and channels, and the information is in so many different dimensions and levels. So it is crucial that we keep ourselves grounded and that we have a good connection with our own inner voice. And here is the importance of the balance between the air element and the earth element, which then leads to having a good foundation for our water element, so that our water element will not react and act so easily on the information that is being shared. You could take it as a rule or a very strong advice for yourself, that no matter what kind of information is being shared to you, and also this video, no matter what kind of information is being shared to you, take a step back and think about, is this right for you? How does it make you feel? And what should you do with this information? What should you do with this information? Or should you do anything at all? We are all here for a reason, and we all have a purpose or many different purposes. And that is very, very beautiful. And we all have the possibility to know for ourselves what is right for us. And with this also comes the responsibility of acting upon what is right for us in a balanced and good way. It will also give a responsibility of taking responsibility of our own energy and how we represent ourselves in the world. So please know that this situation will pass, and it will come something good out of it. Trust yourself in all of this, and keep yourself centered in all of this. Keep in touch with your own personal knowledge and your wisdom and the information that feels right for you. Don't fly too high into the information that is being shared. Keep yourself grounded and keep yourself centered in the way you respond and react on the information that is being shared. Don't go too far down into fear. Trust that this will be okay. You will be able to manage this situation. Reach out to your family and friends if you need to talk to someone. And don't lose touch with your own personal inner voice. And don't lose touch with what is right for you. So please take care. Know that you are here for a reason. And trust that everything will be okay. And dare to listen in a critical way to the information that is being shared and ask yourself, is it right for you? And again, the same thing with this video. Dare to be critical and feel, is it right for you what I have said here and now? And because it is so important, I will repeat myself one more time, that if you have a good connection and balance in your air element, and if you have a good connection and balance in your earth element, then you will have a better start, a better strong foundation for your water element. So the information, your vision, your knowledge, your wisdom, your perspective, and your structure, your visibility, your everyday life, these different aspects can affect your water, your emotions. And if you have a good balance in these two, then you will have a stronger foundation for how you will react in your emotions. So you will not need to react so strongly, perhaps with anxiety or depression, or depression-like states and anxiety-like states. So you will have a stronger foundation for your water element, for your feelings. And if you think about these three things, I think that you will feel that it gives you a lot of strength and balance and connection to yourself. And that's one of the important things to remember this year. Don't lose touch with yourself, because in a way that's a gift that has been given to us now. A gift for us to get more and better in touch with ourselves and what is right for us. We have a great opportunity now to clean away things that are not good for us, or perhaps have never been good for us. So try to think of this thing that we are in right now, not just as something that is very difficult and hard, because it is that, I know it is, but try also to think of it as a gift, as a hidden gift for you. What can you take away from this situation that will make you stronger, that will make you a more balanced human being, and that will make you a more empathetic human being? So please take care in this. Take care of your friends and family. And also, if you have any thoughts that you would like to share, please do so in the comments below in this video. And you are very welcome to share this video with your family and friends. I wish you all the best. Take care. Warm hugs from me to you. Thank you.